All right, welcome. I've got a short practice for you today that you can do seated. And it might be a really helpful practice if you have some discomfort in your jaw, your face, your head, your neck, even maybe your shoulders. It's important to say that if you are having a lot of pain, it's important to go and get that checked out. Make sure that you know what's going on. But if you're just dealing with a little bit of discomfort and extra tension, this practice might be really helpful for you. You can absolutely do this practice seated in a chair. You can be seated on the floor in any comfortable position. No need to be cross legged. We're going to take a couple of breaths just to get settled. So start by feeling where your body is in contact with the floor or whatever is standing in for the floor. So paying attention to your feet, your legs, and your sit bones on the floor or the chair. And just seeing if you can let some of your weight settle down into that support, that base of support in your seated posture. Maybe with each exhale, you're able to soften a little bit. And if that makes you a little slouchy to start with, you can let that happen totally fine. And start to feel and imagine your inhales traveling up the front of your spine. Exhales relaxing to the earth. We'll start with some gentle stretches for the face and jaw. So as you're doing these, make sure that they feel good. We don't want to be aggravating anything that might be going on in the face, especially if you have a condition diagnosed, for example, a jaw condition. Make sure that these are cleared for you before you do them. So for the first one, we're going to take your tongue and we're going to slide your tongue up between your top teeth and your upper lip. So it does look a little silly. You may feel that it gently brings your jaw forward. If it feels strained or not gentle, you might back off or skip this one entirely. Otherwise, you're going to breathe through your nose and hold. And release. Take a few breaths to notice what you feel. And then if that was okay, you're going to go again. Put tongue between the top teeth and the upper lip, breathing through your nose. And release. Notice what you feel. Everything's good. You might do one more of these. And release. Take a moment to relax and breathe through your nose, nice and easy. Paying attention to any sensations. And sometimes we feel things further afield too, so just notice what happens as you release that. And the second facial stretch that we'll do is going to involve blowing your cheeks one at a time up like a balloon. So you're going to start by blowing a puff of air into your left cheek and just holding that. Release and then do the right cheek. Release and then do the left again. And release and do the right side. One more time each side. And last one. And release. Take a moment to notice how that feels. Letting your tongue rest comfortably on the roof of your mouth if you can, breathing in and out through your nose. From here, we're going to turn your head towards the right, just as far as is comfortable. And then you're going to nod your head over on the right side. Moving in a range that feels comfortable and easy. So if you have some tension or some pain, you might make this movement smaller and slower. Noticing all the different sensations that come with the movement. And then level your chin, turn your gaze back to center over to the left side, and nod your head on the left side. You may have different sensations on this side, so move in a range that feels comfortable and easy. And then turn your head back to center, chin level. From here, we're going to take the right ear over towards the right shoulder. Leaving your head inclined over towards the right, you're going to start to shake your head gently like you're saying no. So your eyes, nose, and chin are going to move on a diagonal line from the right shoulder up to the left and back. And again, you're going to find a range of motion that feels comfortable and easy for you. Still breathing nice and easy through your nose. Paying attention to all the sensations you feel. And then next time your gaze and chin come down to that right shoulder, pause there, take a full breath. And then you can choose, does it feel better to roll your chin towards the chest and then bring the left ear over to the left shoulder, or does it feel better to just bring the head up and over to the other side? So your head is now inclined over towards the left. The rest of the spine is upright. Nice and easy with this movement in your neck, paying attention to how you feel. And then you're going to start to shake your head like you're saying no, keeping the head inclined over towards the left. Allowing your eyes, nose, and chin to draw that diagonal line from the left shoulder up to the right and back. And you may feel all kinds of things as you do this, so pay attention to where the sensations are and see if you can move in a way that makes the sensations easy, light. We're not pushing hard into any discomfort here. See if we can loosen up some muscles in around the neck. And then next time the gaze and chin come down to that left shoulder, you can either roll your chin back to the chest or just bring the crown of your head up. The chin's at the chest, you can take a couple of breaths here, just letting the head hang, back of the neck lengthening. And then slowly lift your gaze. From here, we're going to roll the shoulders, and we'll start by inhaling the shoulders back and up, and then exhaling forward and around. So sometimes when we do this, you might notice your neck or jaw or back get involved. See if you can really just let the shoulders move on the rib cage, and that might mean that these circles are a little smaller. Totally okay. We don't necessarily need to be stretching everything to its max in order to be helping our body remap and release some tension, maybe feeling a little better after we're done. And when you're ready, we'll go the other way. So inhaling forward and up, exhaling back and down. And again, as you go this direction, you might notice now maybe your spine's getting involved, maybe your neck is getting involved, or your jaw is tight. So see if you can keep this movement of the shoulders just in the shoulders. Of course, the arms and hands are attached to the shoulders, so they're going to move along with that shoulder roll. And then let your shoulders settle. And take a moment to just notice how you feel. We've done a little movement and stretching for the jaw, the neck, and the shoulders. Just checking in to see how you feel. This practice makes a nice movement break. If you're really struggling with a lot of chronic tension or pain, you may need to do more than this. But if you're just looking for a little bit of release, I hope you find this really helpful. If you'd like to share any experiences or you have questions you'd like to ask, please do so in the comments. Thank you for practicing with me. May we all be balanced and well. Thank you.